Also, still doing the voice simulation 5:15, 5:20 a.m. And with the lucid dream they just put, got me inside the house getting high, which I haven't got high, haven't drinking anything, but this is what they do when he don't take remote control, got him pushing in the streets, lucid dreaming like a hologram, and they'll force it. Like this time they got me inside the house getting high. Supposedly cops come, I throw something. They say detain me, but they don't put handcuffs on me. They take me out of a house. Now they want to do the sirens because they know I'm on the sun. They take me down, and when I come back, yeah, so they take me down. So then I come back up, and it's a bag folded on the floor with, I believe, supposed to be drugs inside of it. I go to reach, get the bag, put the bag inside the pocket. I come to the same simulation avatar. The aunt asks if she got something to get high, and she said, yeah. I go to the closet. It's like a box in the closet. I reach up in the box, get a thing, I come back. Now, man, I remind you, this is what they doing day and day out. When he don't do nothing, you hear them keep yelling, oh yeah, weed this, weed that. Don't smoke no weed, no K2, no PCP or nothing, but all day, all night, they fill up my face with fumes, or they won't let me use the bathroom, so my intestines are twist up. Anything I have, they tamper with the water, get them agitated, give them extra injections, or put it, and you'll hear them the same way they clog my ears with the ringing now and assimilate my voice like, yo, I ain't going back. How they did yesterday around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, yo, I got caught. Yeah, you got caught. Yeah. Never me. But they'll do that, and then they'll fill up and be like, yeah, he was getting high. Oh, yeah, he's smoking, drinking. It wouldn't be none of that. But they'll stage up different things to try to cover up, like January 20th with the lucid dreams. They got me out there with a bright-ass orange shirt with an army camel like over jacket, like Lamy Price was when they had him do them 4 homicides in in 2003 that they got him convicted for, or pushing shopping cart like light when individuals like bragging about the Lionel Ashley and his mother's situation, pushing the shopping cart, having a person that did, an innocent person doing life. That's what they been bragging about while they tortured me also. But that's the same thing they were put because wouldn't grab anything, just be out selling nothing. So since he won't do it on his own, even when they put the threats of harm, death, we're going to rape this daughter, sell his daughter, sex slavery, this daughter going to go somewhere 17 years, we're going to chop this relative up, we're going to refuse medical care for this relative. When he won't do it on his own, they heavily sedate him, drug him, threaten him, and then go and do it. If he try to stand up and speak up, they usually have the avatar simulation of the relative come bang the door open, like playing all times when he won't get seen with nothing in bamboo smoking or nothing. They'll have him come that Sunday, open the shade up, pouring it on the windowsill, rolling for 30 minutes. I'm recording them, videos out there present, and this what they do when he won't do nothing on his own. They simulate it in illustrate, or they use the avatars to stand next to him and force him. If he try to speak up there, make a physical altercation, or put him in a situation where basically he'll be provoked into defending himself, but it end up looking like an aggressor. That's when they say, okay, we might have to have him call the cops and say, yo, he threatened me, like the Deborah Danner situation. Leave a knife there, leave a heavy object there. And that's the situation. Or put him in the street. And while you're in the street, make him speak out loud and to have somebody call and, like when they had me on Utica, they gave me the water, the shit started disorienting me. I can't, feel like people running up on you. I can't control what's transpiring. So I go to sit down on one bench on Utica East Parkway. After 10 minutes, the shit still ain't calming down, but I'm trying to get a focus. As I start walking, it starts to overwhelm. I think it's them needles they're giving me the pinches also. But I go to the store because now I'm heavily dehydrated. So I go get a juice this time out the store, drink that. Just gone. Had to go to Popeyes and sit down. I go, hold up. And then I wouldn't even put it together with the Saheed Vasu situation until they got me down the hill towards Empire and Utica. I go in the store, they tell individuals play with the food or whatnot. They get ahead of me, and whatever. I go, and when I get a juice, I come back out again. As soon as I go to drink it, I'm starting to go through the same symptoms. I really don't know how to describe this shit. I've been looking it up. Like, it could be LSD, it could be PCP, DMT, like, you understand? It could be any of these substances, probably some shit that's not even on the Richter scale for the public to even be able to state. But when I'm on Utica, they like make them go up there. They keep saying go towards Eastern Parkway, but the other individuals like yeah, and I'm like, you know, a couple blocks from the Saeed Vassar situation, individual like, you know, putting out the mold like, you know, that's perfect. Get up there, talk crazy, sweating and shit. Call, yo, listen, and the individual like, yo, listen, that'd be too coincidental. Like, you know, it's too, he like, nah, they ain't gonna kill him, just give him a flesh wound. So you out here, you running the same fucking rotation again, and give me a flesh wound so they could get him in the hospital and do what they doing right now in the public, downloading shit, wrongfully accused individual, false testimony, false implications, organ harvesting by means of a false flag to justify outcasting, alienating, or blacklisting, or saying, yo, he ain't got nobody, ain't nobody checking on him like they told me in the beginning, similar to Troy Ford. You understand? First thing he said with him, VI family, why they ain't file a missing report? Because you use assimilation avatars, nigga, that's why. Remember, the first thing he said to me when I went in compliant, attacked the people on the Roosevelt Island tram, attacked the people on the crowded tram, attacked the people near Citi Field, near the Mets Stadium, attacked the people in Queens Village. First thing you emphasizing, you know, whether you do it or not, we'll kill off the family and clone everybody and get it done. So you see the rotate, now you blowing Kenneka Jenkins cold shit straight in my face. They don't like what I just said. But at the end of the day, like this day in, day out, we know what it is. No matter what, look up Passion of the Christ or look up Pontius Pilate, Wikipedia. We already confirmed the Higgs boson, Ark of the Covenant, Higgs boson, Kareem. Now it's starting to make sense. Start out with that plotting, treason, revolutionary, and what they did is did a kangaroo court enforcing him to think political, racist, or religious, and forcing him to speak, and then come back, oh, he's saying he the Messiah. He didn't say nothing. What he's saying is the comparisons of what they was arguing about in the street, about my existence, the Ark of the Covenant being a super weapon. Guess it's just antimatter shit. You connect my name, you connect my middle name, connected directly Maximilian Jacobin Club 1789 under Napoleon Bonaparte, along like with Louis XV, Louis XVI Secret Service, and then you look up CERN, you look up Angels and Demons, you look up when they announced that Christ supposedly had a wife. As of 2012, you came across this paperwork. When 2011, I get legally married. Then they say they can't account for him age 12 to 30. What did he do or where did he live from age 12 to 30? At age 12, July 20th, 1995, I'm hitting the head. In the restoration, they deeming, yo, we thought you was dead as in 95. And then out of nowhere, June 6, 2012, y'all come to get me. Y'all make a worldwide announcement. July 4, 2012, y'all discovered the Higgs boson. I would have been 29. Y'all confirmed it March 14, 2013, right before my 30th birthday. So that would be 12 to 30. I'm not making this shit up. Like, at the end of the day, stay tuned. Oh, and then you take 4 vials of blood from me, and then y'all advertise on 3 different websites. Y'all finally got confirmation of the blood that y'all supposedly discovered, and it's the actual blood of Jesus, and it's already working miracles and all that. You advertise that 3-4 days after you took 4 vials of blood from me on YouTube. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's not me saying I'm nothing. It's what y'all arguing about in the street and what you seem to be overzealous about in your fixed up and manipulative aspects. And if anybody promoting this, I'm telling you, double copy it, because what you're doing is you're on the front screen, you're in imminent danger. They're not telling you part of nothing I have acquired or obtained or heard, that they was going at it back and forth. Pentagon, DOD, individuals from MIT, Cornell Imaging, Princeton Advanced Studies program, Boston University, like the list goes on. NASA, the CIA, the NSA, the DIA, NGA, everywhere from the false flag in Newark, Philadelphia, Camden, to DC, Baltimore, and the St. Louis new aspects that was just put out there, $712 million, I believe, by the Pentagon. Like, I'm not making this shit up. How do I know it then? How do I know it's 3 countries that was up to get the Ark of the Covenant on the fact like that when they label I'm a super weapon, they're not going to let me fall in Smile's hands, and they had a fucking advantage. And then you got the trailer. Every time I get mad or get attacked in the area, like 25th Street, the church fire, May 1st, 2016, which would have been 240 years from the creation of Illuminati. right after I went back there that day, when I walked to the corner, this road, next to you know the firestorm, I'm on the corner. And then when I cried at the graveyard in Valahady on the fact, and then Gator ultimately looking at my aunt, the grave site with no stone, and then, you know, she happened to be the godmother of Cheyenne and Cherokee. And first you have a Cherokee go on the track, and a Jeep train Cherokee go on the track, and then the Valahady train hit. And it initially said 6 deaths, 12 victims. And if you look at when she passed away, it would have been 2/12. 2006, 2 6s make June 6th. And if you look at if you look at 2/12, 2006, you go to when they came to get me to make the discovery announcement of the Higgs boson, would have been what? June 6, 2012. Wouldn't that be 2/12, 2006? You look at the 2 6s make June 6, and then 2/12 would be 2012. You add 0. Like, I'm not making this up, but at the end of the day, it's not even about that. But you see what they're doing. They don't have that revolution, that racist, that anti-government, that political, that lone wolf, that extremist, that radical, that plotting against that treasonous individual. So they kangaroo in court, and they're just like in Pontius Pilate, crucifixion of Christ. So it's just, I'm taking the comparisons to what's transpiring with me, whether they doing it in the background or they doing it up close and personal, and comparing it to what has transpired. And they using that. Oh, you have? He compared himself to the Messiah. No, think about it. Didn't they end up, look at Passion of Christ. What did they end up crucifying him for or whatnot? Supposedly, him saying that he was the Messiah or the Son of God. But look how he was all beat up and all tortured by the time they asked him the question. Now look at what they're doing to me day in, day out. By the time they ask the question, they not getting the answers they want. They simulating my voice now just to get them enough where they can isolate me more, torture me more, and force me to reappear saying these things. Never been religious. No disrespect towards no religion. I don't understand that. As you can see, I'm going to call out when I see how the fuck you running something, you not living it. I can't see myself weekly on the fact coming. Look at the coward shit they got going on around me. I mean, picture that. Imagine that.